If I'm in an argument with someone and they're calling me out for doing something I clearly didn't do, I'll wait.
Sounds nice. But is it actually backed by science? Let's watch the full clip and break it down together. We'll pause at key moments, check the science, and explore the theories behind it. But first, intro.
If I'm in an argument with someone and they're calling me out for doing something I clearly didn't do, I'll wait. I want to wait.
Why?
Because they get diffused. Now, we want them to get that out first.
This refers to the concept of emotional regulation and de-escalation in conflicts. It aligns with Marshall Rosenberg's theory of nonviolent communication and Daniel Goleman's model of emotional intelligence, where the idea is that allowing the other person space to express their emotions can reduce tension and open the door to more constructive communication.
But right away, as soon as possible, in any argument like this, I want to establish, do we have a similar common ground? What common ground do we share? And do we want a similar outcome? And I might even ask that question, be like, really quick, do we both want the same thing from this discussion? I would never call it an argument. So the moment that we redirect on, this is the outcome I want, instead of I need to win an argument, because when we're in a fight, we tend to think I intellectually need to conquer this conversation and I need to be right. And if I can be right, that means I was right. Not winning an argument doesn't mean you were right before or right after. But it's like, what is the ideal outcome for both of us? And I would stop in a business negotiation or whatever. What's ideal for both of us? We both want this same thing. And the ideal outcome for you is this. The ideal outcome for me is this. And I think there's some middle ground here.
This reflects a collaborative approach to conflict, consistent with the interest-based negotiation model, where the goal is a win-win outcome rather than a winner-loser dynamic. It is also aligned with the concept of assertiveness and the constructive management of conflicts.
Mm-hmm. And that would be the same thing in a relationship. If anything started spinning out of control, the first thing I'm going to think is, I'm going to hear what's not being said. So if my wife was saying, you don't even need to call me. You don't call me anyway when you're on these business trips. I never get phone calls. Do you think she is worried that her phone isn't ringing, or she's worried that she's not being appreciated and not feeling loved? So men especially will tend to say, well, let's open these facts really quick. Pull your phone out. I'm going to show you some missed calls right now. You need to hear between the lines, just like a behavior profiler. So what's the emotion that's starting here? Is it anger? Is it loneliness? Is it feeling unappreciated? I need to understand what the emotion is behind what someone's saying and address that, and never address exactly what people are saying to try to win an argument.
I'm going to hear what's not being said. This is a core principle of empathic or active listening, which stems from Carl Rogers' humanistic psychology and is found in many practices of coaching and empathetic leadership. Moreover, it aligns with relational communication models where a distinction is made between explicit content and implicit emotional content. Is it anger? Is it loneliness? It's a practical application of emotional intelligence, identifying the underlying emotion, self-awareness, and social awareness in order to respond appropriately, not just react.